Guajillo!
Welcome back to the best San Antonio food show with SA Town Eats. I'm Nick.
I'm Joey, and today we're at Guajillo's.
Just a shortcut to Mexico, and the Mex without the Tex.
Man.
So these guys are located on 410 and Blanco, kind of catty corner to the Park North area. We frequent the area, but I've never been.
Yeah, definitely see this place a lot in passing in our travels, but never thought to stop.
Just walking in, definitely hit on with the decor of the traditional Mexican restaurant. I mean, down to the light fixtures, the items on the wall, the overall feel, they got it down for sure. And then the staff.
So staff was super nice. No English, that's okay. I got Nick.
Got it covered. But no, they're very friendly. Food came out super quick. We sat down almost instantly.
Yeah, I think, so first impressions when we pulled up into the parking lot, it was packed, right? And then so we anticipated waiting for sure.
Yep.
But got to a table immediately, got our server immediately, got our food immediately.
And the food didn't suffer for it either.
Right.
So the first thing we got, which was also the first item on the menu, was Cactus Salad. Kind of throwback to my grandparents. My dad used to make it when I was a kid. Sort of a new thing for this guy though.
Totally new experience for me. Cactus has only been something of pain in the past, so nice to have something pleasant from it. But yeah, so I think first impressions visually was just it looked like maybe some green bell pepper or some chili. So expected that spice on that first bite, but actually got a nice vinegar kick, which was a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, they did it right. And it was nice to have kind of a light element to the hearty meal without having a straight up salad.
Exactly. So by recommendation, we got the Fideo, thanks to you guys on Facebook, and it was amazing. So I think that, so I can attest to the authenticity of the Fideo. I know that sounds weird being this white guy from Texas, but it was legit. So just growing up in childhood friends' houses and getting different dishes from different cultures, I got Fideo pretty early on. So it definitely took me back to that moment. I know Nick kind of the same, right?
Yeah. I mean, they did it right. There's a ton of different ways to do Fideo. This was a very, very simple take, very authentic, but it was great, man.
Definitely a hearty start to a meal. So I think that on its own, it's a meal under $5. So.
Yeah. Another item we got by recommendation was the Chilaquiles. They were great. If you've never had Chilaquiles before, you're missing out for sure. Right. They did it with nice, thick, homemade corn chips, a little bit of tomato sauce with the chili serrano sauce on top, also topped with some onions, some queso fresco, sour cream, all kinds of good stuff on there. And the beans were good on their own, man. You know they made them here. They were packed with flavor. It's kind of notes of
just nice and rich.
It was so good.
So for Nick's Chilaquiles, I got a little bit of that, and what I noticed, what stood out to me was the crunch of the chips. A lot of the time, and the past dishes I've had of that, heavy sog factor. So the chips were crunchy, and that added to the dish for me. It's another pleasant surprise.
They did it right for sure.
Oh,
so Joey's dish, he got the Bistec tacos. It wasn't a mistake.
It was a Bistec. Sorry. So the steak that stood out on the menu, and I wanted to give that a shot, definitely delivered. Nice cuts of steak there mixed in with cheese. So cheese was an option. She asked if I wanted cheese. Of course, I said yes. That's a must. And then you got the corn tortilla to make it all work. And then you got a side dish of diced onion and then cilantro. Yeah. And then we just threw on some salsa from the Chips and Salsa and made it a great dish.
I'll give them this. The portion size on Bistec tacos here in San Antonio, they tend to be a little small. These guys, it was probably twice as big as I've had from other restaurants.
Right.
So they're definitely not holding back. And the beef was nice and thin, just like you'd expect from a Bistec taco. They did a good job.
Salad.
So we were stuffed, as always. We got a dessert anyway, as always. And we went with the rice pudding.
What we constantly compared this one to was the sticky rice we had back at Thai Chili. Yep. So what I noticed right away, which was unexpected, was the sweet factor. So it wasn't as sweet as the sticky rice at Thai Chili, which definitely caught me off guard. Nice cold, creamy dish, just kind of topped everything off nicely. You got the pinch of cinnamon on top with those raisins that add that nice texture to the dish.
Cold raisins.
Cold raisins, baby.
It was very interesting. It's probably an authentic thing that's very common. It's the first time I had cold raisins on rice pudding, but it made sense.
It's necessary completely.
Yeah. So guys, if you're in the area, this is definitely a Mexican food restaurant that you've got to try out.
Even if you're not in the area, it's traditional home cooking that's worth the drive.
100%.
All right, guys, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you guys for watching. We're SA Town Eats.
And we out.
Peace.
Peace.